Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is what Manny Pacquiao's loss on Saturday night taught me about life in the Philippines. But before I get started, let me welcome my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. I'll never take that for granted. I'm a 58-year-old American who grew tired of the rat race. Decided to move to the Philippines in search of a new life. Well, I found that new life, and I want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences, only way I know how. It's by giving you the nitty-gritty. Exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. Never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. Manny Pacquiao's loss on Saturday night taught me a lot about life. If Muhammad Ali is my favorite fighter, if he's number one, then Manny Pacquiao's 1A. If Muhammad Ali is the greatest fighter of all time, then Manny Pacquiao is definitely the greatest fighter of his generation. He may well go down as the greatest fighter of all time to ever lace on the gloves when you look at his whole picture. When you look at the whole picture, let's see. His 71 fights generated over $1.5 billion in revenue. 8-time, 8-division world champion. Only man to ever do that. 3-time Ring Magazine Fight of the Year. 5-time Sportsman of the Year. 2-time ESPY Award winner. Millions upon millions of dollars in personal earnings. He's a sitting senator right now in the Philippines. A worldwide icon and a hero to his countrymen. And with all of that, what a lot of people, the only thing a lot of people are going to remember about Manny Pacquiao was that ass kicking that he took on Saturday night. It is what it is, you know, being in the entertainment field, being in the sports world. Fans are fickle. You know, they build us up only to bring us down. But his loss wasn't in vain. There's some things that you can learn from his loss. I want to share with you a few things that I learned. Number one is know when to quit. Know when to walk away. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, and we're taught, don't ever quit. Don't ever give up. Well, at some point in your life, you got to understand. You got to know when it's time to walk away. I remember an old song by Kenny Rogers. I think it was from The Gambler. Maybe that was the name of the song, The Gambler. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah. See, Manny Pacquiao took an unnecessary whooping Saturday night. He hung around too long, like many of us do. You know, there's an old saying, if you keep going to the barber shop, you're going to get a haircut. Well, he got a haircut on Saturday night, and many of us do the same thing. We step back in the ring one time too many on the job. That job that's brought us so much heartache and pain. Oh, I just got one more year, then I can retire and I can get that full pension. You know, when really we have nothing to gain. We got everything to lose. You know, our health, you know, our mental health, or that marriage. You know, that was a dog, man. It scared me. It raised up. I didn't see it. That marriage, oh, I'm going to just, once the kids are grown, I'm out of here. You know, or the rat race, you know. We hang around too long, guys, you know, and we all have our reasons for doing it. Some of it's greed. Some of it's unseen pressure from the outside, you know, because people question, why is he still there? You know, a lot of times we take that gamble. But yeah, that's the first lesson I learned from his loss was know when to quit, know when to walk away. The second lesson that I've learned from his loss on Saturday night was don't surround yourself with yes men. Don't be afraid to have people in your corner who are unafraid to tell you the truth at any cost. See, because I'm sure there were some people in Manny Pacquiao's corner. His manager, number one, who should have told him, man, you ain't got no business in this ring tonight. Or one of his corner men. But when you got people around you who are profiting off your bad decisions, it's going to mean trouble for you. See, yes, men keep you from reality, keep you from facing reality. And it kind of leads in to this next one. So, you want people in your corner who are going to tell you the truth. Say, hey, man, you ain't got no business still being in that marriage. She's been fooling around for years, or that job, you damn, man, I can see the look in your eyes. Yeah, you earning $30 an hour, but, man, look at you. You broke down, go ahead and retire, man. Get on out of here, man. Take that pension, take the money you got, your 401k, and live the rest of your life, man. You ain't got that much longer. See, we need people like that in our life, see. And Saturday night, that was missing. It's probably been missing for a while in his corner. It kind of leads into this next one is be true to yourself. Or I could call it stop lying to yourself. See, that self-deception, we can rationalize anything. And I'm pretty sure Manny Pacquiao knew in his heart of hearts that at 42 3/4 years old, he had no business stepping in that ring with that younger, stronger, faster, hungrier young man. Did I say younger? He had no business in there, but he rationalized it. He probably said something like, well, I'm here already. I might as well fight somebody. There's no need in me wasting all of that time training, and plus they're paying me an X amount of dollars. See, he does the same thing that we do. We pretend to be happy. We pretend on the outside everything's okay because we lying to ourselves. See, self-deception requires that we build walls. It takes some walls. So we build some. That 30-year mortgage that so happy about, you'll say something like this, oh, I'm 10 years in, man, I'm going to go on and do it. I done paid 10 years, the hell with it, I'm going the rest of the way. Or, again, that marriage that's on the rocks. We make excuses. We lie to ourselves. Stop lying to yourself. Be true to yourself. We got nothing to gain, a lot of us. Manny Pacquiao had nothing to gain going in that ring against that man. But he had everything to lose. And he lost. Had nothing to gain from being in there with him. Ugas put a whipping on him, an unnecessary whooping. Because Manny Pacquiao had for some time, because he's been lying to himself, because he's had some success in these last few years. But I believe once you get over 40, man, that's old in the sports world. I don't care what it is you're doing. Basketball, football, certainly boxing, MMA, anything like that. But because he beat that Thurman back in 2019, see. But let me warn you that a broke clock is right twice a day. See, that's self-deception. Manny Pacquiao had no reason to be in that ring Saturday night. You and some of us have no reason to still be in that rat race, on that thankless job, in that hapless marriage. But we rationalize because we can rationalize anything. And the last thing is certainly not the least, because there's a lot of things I can learn, I can pull out of his laws, is to aim high in life. Manny Pacquiao, from the beginning, when he started, he literally came from nothing. So he had nothing to lose. His mindset was, if I train hard, if I give it my absolute best, and I'm not afraid, I got a chance. See, I'm going to win. The opportunity itself is a win. I'm never going to go back to being the same bum I was, win or lose. See, it's the opposite of why he walked in the ring with the self-deception. See, when you aim high, when you have nothing to lose from trying and everything to gain successful, by all means try. I lived my life by that. When I started in the insurance business, I was scared to death. I had no business in the insurance business, but it was either try this and be successful or go back to selling clothes and jewelry out of the trunk of your car. I had nothing to lose, okay, because I had been earning a decent living, it really just barely making it for 4 years doing that. And I remember my first manager, and I owe him really a debt of gratitude for just the unbelievable advice, instruction, and guidance that he gave me. But he set my first year earning goal for me. He said, Calvin, I want you to set your goal for $50,000 this first year. Now, $50,000 was something I'd never heard of, never even dreamed of earning in my life, right? And we're talking about 2003. Okay, but what he didn't realize was I'd already started reading Napoleon Hill, Og Mandino, and all Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, and all these books. And they said, don't ever let anybody set your goals for you. And when you set your goals, set them high. I believe Napoleon Hill said, shoot for the stars, you may hit the moon. Shoot for the moon, you may hit the rocks. So I set my goal for $80,000, but I never told him. And that first year as an insurance agent, I earned $87,000. So I learned that from Manny Pacquiao, not only his loss, but simply his career. When you got nothing to lose from trying everything to gain a success, by all means try. But set your goals high, guys. You know, he didn't have nothing to lose. If he would have been a miserable failure in the boxing ring, he'd have just went back to selling avocados and bananas on the street of General Santos. So he had nothing to lose. So he gave it his all. And when you got that sort of attitude, man, when your back's against the wall, man, and you got nothing to lose, those are the toughest guys to beat. That was the situation with Ugas, his opponent. He had nothing to lose. Okay, if he gets knocked out by the Hall of Fame boxer Pacquiao, who have obliterated many boxers in his day, so what? He was going to get a big paycheck. He could go back to wherever he's coming from and be happy. But he came in there with shit. I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm never going back to being Ugas from Cuba. I'm going to go back now as a world beater. So yeah, I learned a lot from this Pacquiao loss. I was shocked. I thought for sure, because Pac-Man is a successful businessman, number one, successful pitchman. He knows how to pick and choose his fights. I believe that's why he agreed to fight Earl Spence, because Ugas is no Earl Spence. But I think Pac-Man seen something in Earl Spence. Maybe he wasn't the same fighter after the crash as he was before. All right, and I was shocked. And maybe that was my subconscious mind working on me, because I woke up this morning with this vlog in my mind. I never even thought about it. But he didn't take that ass kicking in vain, as far as I'm concerned. I learned a lot from Pacquiao. Know when to quit. Know when to walk away, guys. Get out of that job, man, that unhappy marriage. Get out of the rat race now. Because we hang around. You keep hanging around the barbershop, you're going to get a haircut. And Pac-Man certainly got a haircut Saturday night. Don't surround yourself with yes men. Have people in your corner who are not afraid at any cost to tell you the truth, to keep your feet firmly grounded in reality. Because when you got people around you that are profiting off your bad decisions, man, it's never going to end good. Be true to yourself. Pac-Man knew he had no business in that ring at 42 3/4 years old. He had no business in that ring, but we'll rationalize anything. Oh, they paying me X amount of dollars. I'm here already. Oh, I ain't gonna waste all that training. He simply could have just walked away, guys, and we do the same thing. And aim high. If you shoot for the stars, you might hit the moon. If you shoot for the moon, you might hit some rocks. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. It's hot out here, guys. I'm sorry. And I'm doing this today because I've got to get a new phone. And until I get a new phone, I'm not going to be able to walk around because my phone on the other end, when I flip that camera on the other end, it starts shaking like this. And my girlfriend's phone is even worse, and it's new. When I carry it around, it jumps around. So I'll be talking to you like this for the next week or so till I get the money to buy me a new phone. It's about 8:30. If in America, it's getting late. Please help somebody, man. This is not a saying. It's not a spiel. It's a sincere request, man, that before you go to bed tonight, if you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you working second shift today on Sunday and getting double pay, or you on your lunch break and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's 8:30 in the morning. Beautiful morning. I'm in here at Center Mall. It's hot, but I like the hot weather. There's no excuse why we shouldn't intentionally go out and find somebody to help today. Whether it's a local, foreigner, if they need our help, we should reach our hands out and be there for them. It doesn't have to be money. It could be food. Give them a shoulder to cry on. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. I will do an update today on my house. I'm going to use my girlfriend's phone, and it may be jumping around a little bit. But I think I can kind of control it because I've got one of them, selfie sticks. I'm going to see how that works, guys. Take care.